Right, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have a very interesting clock here. This is a Gents of Leicester master clock, produced I think in 1951 would be my guess, since of the serial number. I've looked up serial numbers for these clocks, and I have a feeling this is a 51 example. It could be a 1950 example, like a one that was made in 1950. But for now, we'll just go off the basis that it was made in 1951. To be honest, I don't really have a lot of information. The original, or the previous owner, I should say, didn't give me a lot of info to go off about this clock. I don't know where it would have originally been hung up, like if it was hung up in a train station or a hospital or an office or anything like that, so I have pretty much nothing to go off of. All I do know is there is a label on the back saying this is number 8394 of such and such number. I can't remember the number. I will post the actual label in the community tab after I've done filming this video. Yeah, this clock is very heavy. It's definitely my heaviest clock, which is why I've had to use a bolt and a washer to actually secure it on the wall, because you can't just use your usual screw. That wouldn't be very good. Yes. Obviously this is the slave movement that derives the actual dial. Now these Gents of Leicester master clocks are quite odd, where rather than, like, let's say TNN master clocks, or I think synchronous master clocks, at least I think anyway. I'm not so sure about synchronous master clocks, but with TNN master clocks, when you open the door, the face is still attached to the movement. But with Gents of Leicester clocks, the face is attached to the door, and the face actually has a separate slave dial for it, instead of it all being one unit like with a TNN master clock. At least as far as I know. I'm not an expert on master clocks, so I do apologize if I get any of my information wrong. But yeah, that's the slave movement to drive the dial. This is all the master clock works with this nice green paint. It looks more green. It looks like a more sort of emerald green on camera than it actually does. It's not really like an emeraldy shade of green. It's more of a sort of I don't know. It's more of a, I'd say it looks a bit like British racing green, rather than on camera, which makes it look like full, bright, vibrant, emeraldy green. But in person, it's a lot more like British racing green. It looks more darker in person. Well, not darker, but less colourful, I'd say. Right. That is the actual magnetic impulse to make the 30-second impulse, which then changes the time on here. Actually, since that, I'll show you. There you go. So when that does that, when the 2 points connects, that sends a signal from here through all this up here to this, which then ultimately makes the 30-second impulse, which then changes the time. And yeah, and this part here. This is the slave clock voltage supply, where basically if you've only got one slave clock, you move it up a little bit to power that one slave clock. If you've got a whole massive system of slave clocks, you move it all the way up, or as much voltage as each slave clock will need. And that is all wired up up there, and then that's sent through here and into this barrel here. But yeah, that is all the wiring for the master clock bits there. That's where it's connected, and then that obviously goes out the back, comes down here, and is powered into the actual mains there. Now, sorry, I'll try that again. Luckily for me, my one has a modern AC/DC adapter on it, so it's fine and safe, which is good. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to really say about this clock, at least right now, until I get more information about it. But so far it's worked really well, and yeah, it's been making its clunking noises, obviously, as it will do because it's a master clock. But yeah, right, so I guess thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.